The top stories we're following on ABC News. More than 50% of the money raised under the carbon tax will go towards compensating households for the extra costs it'll bring. The government says most of the money will go towards pensioners and low-income households, and that millions of households will be better off under the policy. Climate Change Minister Greg Combet says science is clear and that carbon emissions are contributing to global warming. However, he hasn't put a figure on the carbon tax. The decommissioned warship HMAS Adelaide has finally been scuttled after being delayed by a group of dolphins feeding in the exclusion zone. Teams of divers are now heading down to the ship to clear the vessel and ensure its safety. It's expected to be open for diving in about 2 weeks. Clubs Australia says it's outraged at suggestions it may be involved in a death threat against independent MP Andrew Wilkie. Mr Wilkie's claimed the gaming industry is mounting a smear campaign against him because of his calls for tougher laws to target poker machines. And Libya's rebels are calling on NATO to break the military stalemate. Opposition fighters are losing ground despite weeks of bombing raids against Gaddafi's forces. France and the UK are supporting rebel demands to ramp up the war, but NATO says it is succeeding in its campaign to protect civilians.